What's up? Welcome to Minty Motos. Wow, it echoes over here. Echo! Yeah, so if you guys hear double of me, it's just me talking, so don't think there's like a copycat. Anyways, that made no sense. But anyways, with us, we have the 2005 YZ125 chassis. If you guys saw our last videos, we finished the entire motor. It's 100% assembled and ready to go in the bike and be ripped super freaking hard because it's fully rebuilt. So here's the 2005 you guys saw in our first video, but not the last one. So we have a lot of new parts to go on this bike. But first, we're gonna start by taking off everything that we are gonna replace. We had the restyle plastic, so we gotta take off the subframe anyways to replace the airbox. So we're gonna pull the whole subframe, pull the swing arm, so that we can slap that motor in really easily. And then once we get the motor in, we're gonna start putting on everything. And we're gonna make this go quick. And then once the bike is up and running, it's gonna be epic. I'm not gonna show you guys the color we chose. I've never seen this in person. Like, this is crazy. It's gonna be kind of stupid, but it's gonna be super funny. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get started. That was not even attached?
Nope. Not loosened.
So bad. Wait. Other side. Here's the motor. Let's go ahead and put it in.
Ignition cover back off, so we just took that off. I'll put that on while it was on.
Right there. Push it. Nice.
Look at this. How do you run a sprocket down that much? Yeah.
Oh, straight. Slam it.
And then after that,
The motor is 100% in. We just gotta torque down the pivot bolt and the primary drive sprocket. Grips are going on.
Why did you get white?
New clutch perch going on. Chicken taco brake. Party way. Got the plastics. Got some tacos. Got new brake pads because this bike didn't even have them. Because you got to remember, we bought this bike in a box. New chain. I highly recommend getting a O-ring chain because you don't even have to bother about greasing them up and oiling them. All you have to do is clean them. It's a myth. You don't have to oil these or grease them, guys. There's a reason they're called O-ring chains because they already have grease inside them. That's the whole purpose for having O-rings. And everything to it. And clip retainer. Make sure you put it backwards. Alright guys, so time to do plastics. Well, at least we can't go any further until we put the subframe on. And to do the subframe, we had to put the new airbox on, and that would give away the color. But are you guys ready for the reveal? This is what we're doing. I think I ruined it. This is a clear airbox, which means every other plastic is clear. So it's gonna look very, very bad. It's gonna be an absolute clapper. You can just see, look at this subframe. Look how dirty that is. And since we're not selling this bike and we're keeping it, we don't care if it's dirty like this. So we're not going to the extent of our other builds, like on our Instagram story and stuff like that. We're not doing that extent, so this is gonna look absolutely terrible. If this was on like that RMZ 450 we built, this thing would look dope.
looks like a mouse got in here. It's most terrible looking exhaust is on. Like, absolutely completely bad. Got those engine mounts on. Cardi's working on the last bit of the airbox. I'm about to go slap the carb in. All coolant hoses are on. Alrighty, that is all you will see for today. We will see you tomorrow up on the trail. We are going to finish it off tonight, but it is getting too dark for the GoPro to be able to see well.
We're about to fade to black right now, and when we fade back in, the bike's gonna be set and we're gonna be on the trail. Let's go. Fade. Man, look how dirty my hands are.
Fade now.
It's going black. You guys see it's getting darker? Bye. it's not even really worth doing like a cool edit for, so I'm just gonna walk around it and show you guys the bike. Because it looks terrible, but it runs freaking awesome. You guys can hear that. Hear it purring. It looks cool from the front, but that's about it. Everywhere else just looks dumb. All right, Dow's gonna do some wheelies. So the Kickstarter bolt is broken inside the Kickstarter shaft, so we're just gonna have to pop off the Kickstarter every time we go to start it after we start it. Off the cliff. So Dally's better at me doing wheelies, so that's why he's doing wheelies, but I feel like I'm a tad bit faster than him, so I'm gonna rip the trail on it to show y'all guys how fast it really is and how good of a bike it really is. So let's go. Oh shoot. What crank is in this? No, it's not.
Yes. My balance.
You guys gotta be kidding me. No. No. That's not just happened. Oh my. Whoo! I wasn't even pushing her. That did not just happen. No. It felt like the main bearing just... Guys, this is like the best build video on the planet. Dude, we like actually torqued things down, which is like kind of a first. We usually don't do that. Dude, crank is like broken in half. It is what it is, you know, things happen. Things happen. You can't sit down and cry about it. You can be frustrated, but you always gotta just deal with it, you know? Because sitting down, freaking out, throwing things, slamming things, that's not gonna solve anything, you know? You gotta just be a man, get back up and fix the bike, you know? That's what I'm so used to this happening. It happens so often. It's part of dirt biking. It's part of being a mechanic. Like, you don't know the things I've seen and have had happen to me while riding, or even having bikes just like fully rebuilt like this one and dropping valves, for instance, because something with the part, because I'm not, guys, like, straight up, I'm not professional, you know? I don't have an LLC, I don't have a freaking degree or anything like that. I'm basically what you call a YouTube mechanic. Like, guys, the bottom end just blew up. I was probably a little hard on it. Sorry, I don't have a mic on my helmet, it ripped, so I'm just talking straight to GoPro. Sorry if there's wind noise.
What?
I literally think the main bearing just blew up.
Are you actually serious?
I'm like dead serious. We said we were gonna destroy it. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull the cylinder off so we can inspect the crank. I guarantee it's the main crank bearing. Absolutely wild, but it is what it is, you know?
Looks terrible.
One ride, boys. One ride. I freaking called it.